Hey y'all. Wow. Let me see who's in here. Good evening. Good evening. Let me switch something out. This thing acting stupid already. 1 second. So I can see who's in the building. Give me a second, y'all. All right. Now we on to something. Let me take a look and see who is up in here this evening. You know I love me some y'all. Let me see what's going on. Zoe, how you doing? Black Diamond, hey there. DT. Y'all know it ain't a party till DT show up. Delicia, how you doing? Chanel, Adele, y'all rhyming. I love it. How are you guys doing? We got the mother to be in the house. Hey, Easy Breezy. M. Renee, what's happening, sis? Iridescent unicorn farts. You and that name. Help me, God. Linda, how you doing, Linda? We got Auntie Eva here. All right. Jessica, how are you? It's good to see you. Let's see who else is in here before we get into this gossip. We got Joyelle, Sassy 1965, HU Angel 1, Dale Senior, how you doing? Good to see you. Private Joy, my beautiful sister, Christian Key, I love you, boo. Happy to be happy. We got Tina. What's going on? Oh my God, all my kin folks up in here. Marva, Nisi, how you doing? All right, all right. I hope y'all hit that like button. Y'all supposed to be looking out for me now. Make sure you hit the like button. Hey, Plum. What's going on? Love my dogs too. Y'all love my dogs too. Send in a donation to help with the baby shower. I'm just letting you know. Ain't no secrets around here. Hey, Lala, and thank you. Love my dogs too. Sister Egypt is in the house. You know, we got to have her watching the door, either her or DC or both of them at the same time. That's right. Hit the like button. Hey, Rochelle, how you doing? All right, all right. Lady C Red. Hey, D Free B. Sandra Richardson, how you doing? All right. Wonder Woman Marshall, what's up? You made it to the porch. And there's Keisha E, my good sis. Hey Jazzy. How are you? Gwen, you made it? Lady C Red, you say your back hurting from doing laundry? Girl, how much laundry you did? Hey Alita. April C. And Morgan, hey Morgan, how you doing? All right, all right. Look, my sisters is up in here tonight. All right, hey Princess Amani, BJ Des, Robin, how are you? I'm so happy y'all made it. Okay, once again, we're gonna have us a real good time because that is just what we got in mind. Natural Creations, how you doing? Marilyn McGowan, Quiet Storm, Ty Bowden. Listen, anybody else, if I missed you, it's not on purpose. I promise. I love y'all too much to do you like that. Jackie, True, what's up? All right. Listen, I'm so glad y'all here. Make sure you hit that like button, please. Subscribe if you over here kicking it for the labs and you know you like it. That's why you come back, because we treat you good over here. Hey, Dorit. Hey, Jaja. So if you like it, please, oh, please, oh, please, come on back. Okay? Come right on back and hit subscribe. Don't miss out on nothing. The notification bell too. Make sure you click all so you get all the notifications. And if you want to be a part of the text notifications, please send me an email or hit me on the Instagram inbox at Shanitra_Royal. Leslie Prim, how you doing? I can't stop watching. How are you? Oh man, Dana Kurt, man, everybody up in here. Angela Solomon, Queena, man. Listen, I can't even hit everything. PBH, Songbird. Okay, gotcha. Eb White. I listen, y'all know I got a thing. I literally try to holler at all y'all. And I love you so much. So let's get our cousin up in here. Y'all know Gabor is done started his channel. A lot of y'all went over here to his live yesterday, and I thanked you guys because that was so awesome. Hey, Nika. Hey, Evie. Okay, learning to love myself. All right. Angela Solomon. Yes, girl, I was quoting that good Betty Wright. That's just what we got in mind. Is that all right with you? Okay. Hey, John Solomon, how you? Good to see you, Miss Q Howard and Zelfia's daughter. All right. Okay, look, our cousin is here. So let's get our cousin up here so he can have some fun with us tonight on this porch. Y'all know how we do. Tell cousin, hey, hey, cuz.
Hey, what's up?
I'm not a doggone thing. We about to talk about these people and what they got going on, these rich folks. Okay, John.
Hey, everybody.
Oh my gosh, y'all tell cuz, hey, that's what I'm talking about. Show some love up in here. That's
Hey,
right.
Money. Hey, love my
Oh,
dogs too. Hey, Lady C Red.
oh wow. Listen, there's so much love up in here. And we about to have us a whole lot of laughter because the
Hey,
foolishness has been
Christian.
going on. You needed this to lift your spirits. Well, we got it for you. We got it for you tonight. We're gonna lift your spirits, show enough. Morgan said G Money. That's what I'm talking about. G
Hey,
Money
Miss
in the
Musa.
house. Okay, so listen, y'all know how we do. We gonna start with the light stuff. Well, ain't I mean some of it ain't real light tonight, but we gonna get into it anyway. I'm gonna start as light as we got. Auntie Eva told you that she is still clutching her pearls from last night. She has not released her pearls. Okay, Gabor one got you clutching them pearls. Don't clutch them too hard. Okay, lel, you made it. Yes, you know what? It do feel like it's been a long week. It's been a long one, but we gonna dig into this thing. We back on the porch. We done made it back, y'all. We made it back. So first off, just on the strength of being respectful, y'all know we got to give our respects in a quick moment of silence. Hey, Snooky, for Greg Leaks, y'all show some respect for Mr. Greg Leaks. Y'all know we all had love for him. That was everybody's uncle in their mind. That was everybody's TV uncle. And Mercedes Moore. That's the young lady who was killed out here in Houston by some crazy fool that hurt her, and then he took himself out of here. Okay? So let's a quick moment of silence and respect for those two people who were in the news and lost their lives. You know, y'all show some love. Y'all know how we do. All right. So on to the foolishness. Let's start real light. First of all, I think as light as we got is the new verses. How many of y'all saw this mess? They say Fat Joe versus Ja Rule. Now I need somebody to explain to me real quick. What the heck? Who asked for this? Did anybody ask for Fat Joe versus Ja Rule? And will anybody be watching? Hey, Boo Lot, I ain't seen you in a minute, Boo. Where you been? Okay. Hey, Yolanda Franklin done snuck up in here on the porch. Hey, Londa. Wow, I'm so glad you made it. It's been a while, girl. Been a while. Been a long week. Now, listen, Gabor, do you have any idea who is responsible for putting these verses together? Because I need answers.
I have no idea, and it kind of feels cheated. If Ja Rule gonna be on the verses with anybody, it should be towards 50 Cent. You
That's
know what
what
I'm saying?
everybody was saying. That's what I kept seeing. Everybody saying social media. If it was supposed to be, it should have been Ja Rule and 50 Cent. After all, 50 Cent is the one that basically pushed him out the game.
Put stumped them
Yolanda
out,
stomped him
stumped
out.
them. But he
Yolanda,
only had like six. I think that Ja Rule probably got about 6 to 10 hits
he had
that he
he
could
had
play.
he had a decent amount on his belt though, being real, more than six, but he had a decent amount. Yolanda,
10.
my back is still sore, but the spasms did stop. The Reet was telling me about something I can use that'll make the spasms really back off, but I'm doing a lot better. My voice is still on struggle, but I'm here. Okay, y'all. So Auntie Eva, you ain't watching that one.
Neither am I.
Oh man. So I take it y'all do not need a watch party for Fat Joe versus Ja Rule unless y'all want to laugh at it. Now if it's a comedy section, y'all let me know. Educated Female Life said I'll be watching. A New York native is going to be interesting. It might be good. They both got street and lady songs. You know what?
So if you were to watch it, what two songs would you like to hear from each artist?
Um, can I get not a damn thing for 5,000, Alex? Okay, I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Hey Shirley, I seen you come up in here. The reason I said that is not because their music was necessarily bad. It just wasn't nothing to really, stick in my mind. Like, ooh, that was my jam. Like neither one of them ever made a song that was my jam. And it wasn't, you know what I mean? It just was nothing that was noteworthy. It just didn't do it. It ain't do it for me. And
Okay.
I'm gonna say this: Ja Rule always gave me Jiminy Cricket. Every time I seen him, I swore he looked like Jiminy Cricket. The only thing missing was that top hat and that suit jacket with them tails on the back.
Okay.
Think about his face, right? If you put a
Uh-huh.
top hat on him, tell me that ain't Jiminy Cricket.
Okay. I can see that.
That's
I
what
can
I'm
see
saying.
that.
I just,
Right on.
I couldn't get with it, and he was trying to give me gangster. Ain't no gangster crickets out there. It wasn't working for me. It was a no.
What Ja
It
Rule from?
ain't he from New York, y'all?
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, cause he said so. That's where he from, New York.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jiminy Cricket. Smart cookie, smart cookie hit it. Where would I be without my baby?
Yes, Mark Cookie. That'll be the song that I want to hear from Ja Rule. And from Fat Joe, he got a song called "All I Need Is You."
Yeah, no.
Somebody sung the hook. It was like a slow song.
Yeah,
That's one of my favorite songs from him. You know that song?
yeah,
Baby, I don't care. I love that
yeah.
song.
I don't care about that song either. And see, that's my whole point. It was just like the music was passable. It was passable, but it wasn't no bangers. It was just passable. And I don't know if I
Hmm.
want to hear two passable people go at it. I'd rather see another Locks and Dipset, slaughter before I watch that. Linda say, now y'all know dang well Ja Rule scary behind ain't gonna share no stage with 50. Unless they got a whole police district on stage between them. 50 Rule is petrified of 50. He might be. He might be up. The head snipers in the building. Talking about, nah, Ja Rule look like one of them grasshoppers from Men in Black. Some sort of
Okay.
insect. Some kind of
Okay.
insect, Mimi. I'm with you. I'm with you when you're right. DT say, did Ashanti create this verses? But Jiminy Cricket, though? Yes, Jiminy Cricket. I stand by that. I stand by it. I said it. I stand by that.
Yeah, if somebody was gonna win, it would be Ja Rule. I'm from the South, so I don't know a lot of Fat Joe stuff except the stuff that was on the radio.
Yeah, I understand. But I love hip hop. I know a lot of his stuff. But just being real, it was alright, but it wasn't killing nothing. None
Okay.
of it.
Hey, simply, just simply.
Okay,
Ja Rule from
okay.
Yonkers. That's in
Yonkers,
New
so
York, right?
New York, basically.
Okay.
That's why I say his music wasn't bad, it just wasn't noteworthy. Like with 50 Cent, 50's a bootlegger.
You went out, boo.
I did. Can you hear me now?
Nuh-uh.
Okay.
I can hear you now.
So like 50 is an idiot. I don't like his attitude, his personality, his persona. But 50 had some songs that were bangers. I would have
Hmm.
loved to see Ja Rule and 50 Cent, even if they did have to bring the whole police precinct. I mean, I could live with that.
If he put out "Get Rich or Die Trying," he could just put that against Ja Rule whole resume
Okay,
and win with that.
so if we talking 50, what's your
Hmm.
favorite 50 Cent song?
Many Men.
Ah, see, that's why I love you. That was like my whole anthem, and it was accurate.
And the name of the album is just the really shit ever.
Mm-hmm.
Get Rich or Die Trying.
There you go. That should have been a Ja
Who can't
Rule.
relate to that unless you was already born rich?
Right. That's why I said this should have been a Ja Rule and 50 Cent versus.
And that would have been better for that would have been something for the culture, but it would have it would have I don't think that Ja Rule would have wanted to go up against 50 because he know he would have lost.
Right, right. But at the same time, I kind of feel like it would have been worth it. I think it would have been worth it, and I think it would have got better numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
So what verses did you? What was the best verses that you've seen so far?
I mean, it's hard to say because it was different kind. Like to
Yeah.
me, the Jill Scott and Erica Badu was epic. That was a whole
Okay.
move.
Okay.
When Snoop Dogg and DMX went, that was a whole move. Like
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't even really a versus. It was like they was just getting together and it was just good music.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed the Isley Brothers and Earth, Wind and Fire. I went and
Mm-hmm.
fixed me a plate and I had potato salad on it. Vibed out.
Okay.
So it was quite a few that was really, nice. But
Mm-hmm.
this right here, this ain't it. This is
I'm
not like that mess with Soldier Boy and them. I wasn't finna watch that mess.
girl, please. What?
Hell
Mm-mm.
to the no.
I'm surprised that people are still tuning in. Like it
I
would
am
have to
too.
be for me to tune in. It'd have to be a real good lineup.
Yeah, it's
It'd
gonna
have to
have to
be a
be
real good
something good.
lineup.
It's gonna
But
have to
I
be
guess
something
this will
good.
be. I believe this will be good for New York though. It'll probably be good for New York people.
Now
I
KB
honest.
KB said it'll be too much animosity. Girl, if we survive Jeezy and Gucci, we'll be all right with this.
If Brandy and Monica could get together, and they don't
Brandy and Monica
actually
was nothing. That Jeezy and
landed
Gucci,
hands. What
that
Jay? I,
that Jeezy and Gucci had me nervous.
oh yeah, yeah. Oh
Gucci
yes.
came out there with a
Oh
diss track
yes.
and he wouldn't sit down like he had a shotgun in the back of that darn trench coat.
He wouldn't
Now
sit
that
down,
right there was tension.
and he said, "We smoking on Pookie Lou tonight."
Listen, I was scared.
So disrespectful,
I was scared and I was entertained at the same time.
baby.
Jeezy
Pookie
was
Lou,
sitting over there with his little short butt leg. He's so short his legs were just swinging on the chair. I say,
Pookie Lou,
Lord, if y'all don't get this Negro a step stool,
Pookie Lou family mad at Jeezy to this day.
all I know is for me, that was the most tense. I ain't never seen that tense on no verses.
Hmm.
That was scary. That was scary.
But what was so beautiful about it at the end when they performed so icy together? I really, it was all right. Let's just put this stuff to the side. I like
Now I
that.
didn't really want him to put it to the side. If I gotta be real, I feel like I feel like Gucci should have swung on him and just bonded out.
Hmm.
I mean, I know he got something to lose now because Keisha done helped him make money. But if I was Gucci, I'd have just went on and took him out and just bonded out.
Oh baby, we would have seen a massacre on that live.
Oh yeah, because Gucci came red T, not ready with a D. He came ready with a T. Okay. So
Hmm.
that's that on that. Y'all let me know if y'all want to do a watch party. Y'all know I do what y'all want to do. Okay. I'm just big sis. I rock with y'all. The majority rules. Okay. Cheryl said, what about Bobby Brown and Keith Sweat? Keith was up there singing. Bobby was like me. Bobby was out of breath. Now, the next up on the lighter side, listen, them people is speculating, y'all, that Megan done snuck and got married to that boy Partisan. What's his name? Partisan Fontaine.
Party.
But he called himself Partisan Fontaine, ain't it?
Oh, he do.
That's what they say. Ain't that what
Mm.
they call him, y'all? In the chats.
Child, I know one song that he did with Cardi B. That's it.
I had never heard of him. I know he looks a little he look a little something like something. And they
Mm.
saying that these two done snuck off and got married because he walking around with a band on his wedding finger. So we don't know whether he really is Shaquilla. That's his real name. Okay, I got it right. But we don't know whether they really are married, whether that's really a wedding ring. DT, we talking about Megan the Stallion, the tall girl with the good knees that be shaking her booty.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently they been spotted out. They was seen at Jay-Z party for the anniversary of the 4040 Club. You know that
Mm-hmm.
club he got. And they was
Yeah.
at the party and both of them had rings on the lockdown finger. Now, the one we probably could have overlooked the one with just on Megan because it was like a bigger ring. She could have been like it's a statement ring or something. But that
Mm-hmm.
one on that boy's finger, it did look like a lockdown ring. But that don't mean that they really married. KB, I hope not too. I truly hope not, because that'll be a mess. What you think, good boy? You think they really married or what it is?
I don't know. I don't know. People do stuff right now for people to talk about it. I would be interested in seeing how the relationship will work, being that Megan is more successful than him, and how that will be down the line. because I remember Tony did an interview, and she said that Whitney told her that it's gonna be hard for them to find a man because they are made women. You know what I'm saying? They don't really need a man. So I'm interested in see she's a bigger rapper than he is. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying?
yeah,
And so I don't know. I don't know.
yeah.
I hope not.
I'm always iffy when the woman got more money than the man. It's always iffy.
I mean, he can't help it. He can't
Mm-mm.
help it.
Nah, nah, they can do something about that. I need some help too. I got 98 likes and it's 156 of y'all. Can we do something about that? Please, please, pretty please, with a cherry on top. Do I have any mods? Can we get the people motivated? Yeah, so Mimi say at least he's her height. And that's a check and a checkmate. Because at the end of the day, that little Tory fella, that little gremlin, ain't nobody had no business dating him. He's snack sized.
Mm-mm.
He's snack sized. He is not full sized.
And the nerve of you to be trying to be looking at somebody else while she got partying with you.
I mean, I don't know what he did or how he did it. You know, you can look at anybody you want to, but don't be assaulting nobody.
Oh no, they say that he was in there trying to talk to Kylie, or what do he do? Do he sing a rap? I ain't never heard one of his songs.
I ain't never heard it either, but they told me he was a rapper.
Okay, so he a rapper. I don't know nothing about him except for he like to shoot
Yeah, he likes to pow
allegedly.
people in the foot.
Hmm.
No, alleged my behind. I know I seen liquid leaking out that girl foot. Now somebody shot her or they bit her. Now if I know he little bitty. Now I hope he didn't bend down there and bite that girl on her ankle. But something happened to her and she was leaking and I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Lel say, did y'all see the video of Tory walking in the court with the top of his head looking like a freshly mowed lawn? Ah, and
Mm-hmm.
the snipers are out. Yes,
I
Mimi said
saw
a teacup sized man. Yes. Oh my God, Megan's money gets sliced a couple ways. She better not let that man get none of her money.
Oh, Bulat, that was brutal. Oh, got to keep that up there for a second. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Tori is like a Drake, so he sing and rap. Well,
Oh,
can
is
he
that what it is?
sing?
I don't know
Can
what
he
he can
sing?
do.
And can he sing better than me?
Mm-mm. I mean, I can't imagine that little fella can sing, yes, Shaquilla, I ain't go bite her. You know, some of them little folks will do that to you. You got to be careful. Megan should have thought it over. Dana said, I'm 5'2" and I don't want nothing short, but wait in line. All right, Dana.
You crazy, Dana.
Tell those people how you really feel. She said, I don't want nothing short but a wait in line.
Mm-mm.
I agree with Dana. Don't nobody want that. Oh, hell no.
He
I don't
makes
know
too
how
much.
much money he made because he was in money trouble.
Who Tory Lanez?
Yes, he was. That was the word on the street now. That's
And
what
so
people.
he had to pay a higher bail, and you out here playing. You ain't got no money as it is.
Thank you. She said he could sing. I mean, I don't know. I ain't never heard him. Auto tune is great. I
Me
just can't
neither.
imagine a good sound coming out of nothing look like that. They say sing with auto tune and he needs some fertilizer up top.
Not auto tune.
Mm-hmm. You gonna love my dogs too. You going to bed? All right. Good night, boo. Good night, sis.
Good
So
night.
yeah.
Love my dogs too.
So that's on the lighter side. We can only hope that Megan ain't did nothing stupid and gave that man no you know what I'm saying? At this point in the game, you got that much money. You ain't got no business getting married unless he got way more than you. So I don't know what she's thinking about. But I hope this was just, a fashion statement, or maybe she trolling the internet.
And if she did,
Smart
I hope she got a prenup.
Smart Cookies say he needs some chia pet seeds on his head. Lord. They sniping tonight. It's dangerous. Oh man. DT, you too? Trav, what up, Trav?
Hey, Trav.
Say he the same height when he's sitting down and standing up. And
Oh
yes, he
wow.
is. Hey, Kimber Monique. So yeah, that's what it is. That's really what it is. So we done covered that, and let's move right along
Oh, I
to.
can finally see the chat now. Now, Bulat say party is 39. Oh my word.
Oh, so he's elderly.
39?
Why is Megan talking to this elderly man?
Oh no, Megan, that's too old for
Megan,
you.
you better not marry that ancient fella.
I wonder
And
he probably got kids. How many kids he got,
he
Bulat?
got to have some. He's old. He can sing, but he looking like Mr. Wide Mouth. He would have to.
Well, he must could really sing if people saying he could sing, because
I
you know.
don't know. I believe it when I see it. Who
Mhm.
is Eddie? Hold on, Eddie. Okay, Eddie. Thank you for the cash app. Says for you for love, your realness, and new to the channel. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. I appreciate you. Much love to you, Eddie. I hope you hit that like button for me because I don't see you in the chat, but I sure see you on the cash app, and I appreciate you. Yolanda Franklin says she better protect herself at all costs, like a top guard dog. She better protect your purse. Yes, girl, elderly. When you in your 20s, people that's almost 40 is ancient.
Mhm.
Okay. And got less than me. Yeah, that's scary. Chanel say he 31. Now is the man 31 or 39 before I go in?
I'm about to look it up. What's
Because
his
I need to
name?
know what it is. Pardison, Pardison. Pardison. I got it wrote
Well,
down.
he probably ain't got no. People don't know him, so we don't know.
I want to know if that
Oh,
man is
it say he
really.
31.
Oh, he is 31.
Yeah,
Okay, that's much better. It's not too much better, but it's better. Mimi
yeah.
say Tori look like a ground mold to her. He do look like something you could run a water hose in the hole and run him out. Jazz just say, wait a minute, I'm 37, y'all stop. Not like that, boo. But if that girl is in her early 20s,
She
she don't have
26.
26. Yeah, she don't need to be with no 40-year-old man now.
Well, wait. Now, wait a minute. Now, that's what 12, 13 years. Jay Z
Yeah.
12 years older than Beyonce,
And I thought that was a hot mess. What he
but
doing
he
dating
got,
that little girl?
but at least he got money. He got more
I
money
don't
than
give a
her.
darn if you got money or not. You can't be around here buying no child brides. That's creepy as hell. And Jaja, you right. That party boy do look older. He must have been smoking old weed because it's done aged the hell out of him.
Mm.
Robin say I'm 39. I feel attacked. Don't you feel attacked? You still gorgeous. But he too, if he was that old, messing with that little young girl, I was finna go on and eviscerate him right quick.
Mm.
I wasn't gonna let him make it. Hey, loving life. Listen, y'all gotta understand with me on that one now. I'm a mother. I got a daughter in her 20s. You let her bring somebody here that's 3 years from having been gay in every flavor in his house and see what I do. Are y'all gonna have to come right back on this same live and donate money for my bond? That's all I'm saying.
Oh, Bullseye say nah, it's different. He different on Google. He older than 31.
I don't know that. You know what? That's a sign that he old. Cause y'all know the entertainment industry will try to make them people younger.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that it's coming up different ages, he definitely hiding something. Hey, makeup lover, I'm so glad you made it, Bookie. Hey, Kendra, what's happening? So now the next up on the docket, on the porch, before we go too far. Now y'all know we got to discuss the two trash bags of the week. We got two trash bags of the week. We dragging them to the porch together. Y'all ready to do some dragging? Let me get comfortable because I'm counting on y'all to do some dragging. Kendra say 31 well. Thank you. I know he look a little old to me. He look a little old to me. Let me get comfortable because we got two to drag to the porch. Suki Hana and Maurice Young, Trick Daddy. Them two trash bags of the week. We gonna go ahead and drag them on this porch. Now both of these nasty critters, these creepy crawlers, have done some disgusting things this week. Okay, all right, you got the bail money? Okay, yep, trash bag. Yes, trash bag. Lel say that y'all always ready. So y'all stay on ready. Hey, AP Leo Queen. All right, y'all ready? We ready. Okay, got it. First off, let's start with Trick, because that's the light work. Everybody done talked about him this week, but I'm finna talk about this thing just a little bit. Now, how is it that a man that, first of all, you 50, you look 70, you got the
Mm.
audacity to be on anybody's broadcast of any kind, sitting up there looking big, black, and uncomfortable, talking about somebody was putting their mouth on your tail. First of all, Maurice, you a lie. You a whole lie. A low down dirty lie. Ain't no woman alive. You not even finna convince me that nobody brought themselves all the way down that low to do something like that to you. First of all, Trick, you pay good money. Some money be borrowed money to get them girls to even let you kiss them on their cheek. And you trying to
Mm.
convince us that somebody put their mouth on your behind. Yes, Smart Cookie, he don't look clean. He couldn't cook me nothing, not even with the hands of God. So let's just talk about the fact that we just drug you on this very same porch, Maurice, about trying to hit a girl that you paid to go in the club. You paid her way in the club, and you got mad because she didn't even want to talk to you. Cause everybody know your breath stink. You smoke boom, and them gold teeth been in your
What?
and them gold teeth been in your mouth so long they look like brass. You ended up fighting that girl because she didn't want nothing to do with you. Now you gonna turn right around and try to pretend like somebody that there's a woman depraved enough that hates herself enough to fix herself to put her mouth on your behind when your whole body looks like a behind. Every crack in your face look like it could be the crack of your tail.
Mm.
Maurice, stop lying. You've been fronting a long time, just like you keep fronting telling people that's your restaurant when you know it's not. Go over there and apologize to DJ E Class with your lying self. Ain't nobody finna let you in no kitchen. You look like you shed your skin once a month. I'm sick of this mess. He always saying something trying to disrespect somebody. Yes, Dana. Brass. Take a look at them goals. His bite down ain't been fresh in a minute. And sitting up smoking on bunk. And everybody know bunk smell like hot burning pimples. What you say, Yolanda? Anyone who touches or kisses him need a complete physical and a psychological exam. Child, they need to be committed. Put him on a 72-hour hold. Because any woman that allow him to crawl up on top of her is going to be in danger. She need 15-minute checks. Y'all nurses in here know what I'm talking about. Mimi say Trick Daddy look like black lung disease. Girl, that ain't all. He look like black mold. He looks like depression and bad decisions.
Oh my god.
This Negro look like bad credit, unwashed hands, and half clean chitlins. Yeah, exactly. But he riding there pretending like Sunday's restaurant is Sunday's eatery is his restaurant. And then you sitting up here telling lies, talking about a woman that put her mouth on your behind. Which crackhead you got to put her mouth on your tail?
A crackhead.
Now
A
you
crack
around here,
hole.
but that's what I'm saying. You around here paying jugs. If you paying jugs, Trick, just tell us.
Girl, I'm sorry. I had to zone out for a minute because I had forgot you sent me that Sukiana video and I was just looking at it.
Yeah, because
Baby, baby, that's worse than tip drill.
it sure is. It sure is, baby. She took tip drill to a whole nother landfill. Is what she did. She next. She next.
Baby.
And you know what? It grieves my heart to drag Sookie because I like Sookie. But Sookie is gonna be dragged today.
Where's she from?
Delaware.
Mm.
Delaware. And she
But
got the
what is
game
she
so
on? I
fat.
don't know her. What's she on?
She was trying to make music and now she back to the music. So now she's on
But she
Love
was
and
on
Hip
one of the
Hop
11 hip hops though, right?
Miami. Yep. Chronic
Okay, so she
Halitosis.
not from
Yes.
Miami.
No, that hoe ain't from Miami.
So they get down like that in Delaware. Oh
Apparently
wow.
they do. Apparently so.
Wow.
That must be what how it goes down in Delaware.
Mm.
But she tried to front it off. But at the end of the day, don't listen, girl. Don't try to make Florida look bad like that. No ma'am. No ma'am. Jaja, yeah, Delaware.
Well,
Where did you think
Trick
that thing was from?
Trick got it looking bad.
Nah,
If he got
Trick.
if he got a Florida woman eating him out
That's why I
and
say
had
I know he'll lie.
the audacity to say that he like to have his legs up when he doing it. I can't see him laying down and putting his legs up.
First of all, let's just talk about the possibility and the probability. You understand me? You with me? Because I want you to do the math and carry the one. Cause you with me?
Okay.
First of
Mm-hmm.
all, did you not see that right now Maurice is pregnant with two, count them two Thanksgiving turkeys? How is he gonna get his legs up past that belly? Now you know, and I know that ain't impossible. Maurice ain't
Mm-mm.
been able to pick his legs up since 1999.
And don't he got lupus?
That's what he say he got.
Mm.
And I'm gonna
Oh,
leave that right there. That's what he say he got. Smart cookie,
oh.
tell it. He can't lift them legs up. Do you not see how he walk? He walk with his back stiff. Now you sitting up there talking about it depends. Depends on what? What year it is? Cause it ain't been no time soon.
Mm-mm.
That's all I'm trying to say. Talking about face down, yeah. But for who? Cause it wasn't none of the girls.
Oh, he meant face down, ass up.
I know exactly what he meant. On his stomach with them legs at 5 and 8, but it wasn't for the girls. Because we saw what happened with the girls, Maurice. You end up trying to fight the girl because she ain't want none.
Was it for the girls?
Yeah, those girls.
Oh wow.
Just like that. Wonder Woman Marshall
Mm-mm.
said that visual good boy is gonna give me weird dreams.
Child, I
Okay.
can smell it now.
Yeah, two turkeys. Ain't a colonic in the world gonna do nothing with that.
Mm-mm.
A colonic in the world ain't finna help him with that. Everything he ate for the last 5 years is still bundled up in that belly. The weight don't even distribute to the rest of his body no more. This Negro sitting up there with a deflated chest, his stomach. He looked like he got ascites. That's what we call a distended abdomen.
But you know
And,
what's so funny? When I saw the clip of him saying that, he didn't even look like he was telling the truth. You know?
Cause
Like you
he
could
was
look in his
lying.
eyes and see that he wasn't even telling the truth.
Thank you. Cheryl, you better tell him again, girl. Please don't. I'm from Miami. He is not popular here. Neither is Trina. Trick got a yuck mouth. Yes, he do. And don't nobody like him. Be sitting up there running his mouth talking about what he gonna do and what somebody doing to him. Trick, ain't a woman touched you on purpose for at least 20 years. Yeah, Delaware. That's right. I said it. Ain't nobody doing
Mm-mm.
that. Ain't nobody doing that. Trick knew he was lying. Sitting up there, your belly all big like that, looking like you pregnant and do any minute. Matter of fact, when he was sitting up there talking to Noriega and them, I think the baby dropped. And his arms look like you know how them arms, you know how them Tyrannosaurus Rex got them little bitty arms.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me them ain't T-Rex arms.
So I don't even pay attention to Trick. I didn't even watch Love and Hip Hop Miami, so I don't even really know what he looked like.
You ain't missed nothing because every time I see him, I have a strong urge to flush the toilet. But
Mm-mm.
but I digress. Sookie got to bring her behind here. We got to go on ahead and do this. Okay? My small space said I said it too. I think he lying. You know he lying. Trying to influence people to be nasty because you done ruined your whole life being disgusting. So Suki, y'all, put out a video called Everywhere. Okay? And during this
Mm-mm.
video, her whole hook was saying that it was Pussy everywhere, everywhere. Ain't did I quote her almost right, Gabor?
I didn't hear the song. I just watched the video, child.
Okay, y'all gonna have to watch that on your own time because it was X-rated and filthy. I mean, low down and filthy. If you watch it, put on a raincoat. You put your Bible in front of your chest before you turn that mess on. Because what
It
I
ain't a.
picked up, it was
It's a.
filthy.
It's a flick with music.
It was absolutely horrible. Mm-hmm. Lel say the man looked like he defecate inside himself. I think he might. You know he's a special breed.
Mm.
Trav say he mighty arrogant with the George Jefferson haircut mugshot. Child, his lace front got pushed back. That lace, see, what he got to get is that good wig glue what Candace had when Monique shifted it. If he'd have had better
Mm.
wig glue, his
Mm.
lace front wouldn't have moved like that. Furthermore, I do also want him to find a foundation that actually matches his color. Because when they have him on that TV, his foundation be a whole different color than his neck. And ain't no makeup in the world gonna fill in all them cracks, dents, and potholes in his face.
And it's okay. And not to be funny, is the way that his look, his fake face and stuff. Does he look like that because he has lupus? Because Tony don't look like that.
That's why I said he said that's what he got. Now you take it for what it's worth, cousin.
It's probably too much bunk.
Mm-hmm. And something else. Hey, natural born
Mm.
queen. Yes. So y'all ain't through dragging him. I see. Yolanda say he looked angry from stinking. You know, I don't know if you can. Can you get angry from stinking? Can you
Mm.
stink so bad that you get mad? Is that
What
possible, Gabor?
if you got that the fish odor syndrome, probably.
Oh my God, y'all are
You
killing.
ever heard of that before?
I heard what you talking about, and I'm not fit to do that. Allison say, "Yes, sure. I'm from Miami. Another Florida girl in the house. That's what I'm talking about." Allison say, "Yes, sure. I'm from Miami, and I know the neighborhood he come from. No one in Miami is claiming tricks. Say it again. And as far as I consider, we threw Trina away. You may as well. She threw herself away a long time ago.
Ooh.
Yeah, she done did a lot of charity work too. Mm-hmm. Mimi say that ain't lupus, that's infection. Thank you, girl, because I wasn't gonna say it, but I'm gonna leave it up there where everybody can read it, because you ain't told now lie. Mm-hmm. And Imani is getting you, good boy. She say, please never use Tony and Trick Daddy in the same sentence
No,
ever.
my bad, E Money, my bad. I'm just asking. You know, I don't know a lot
Okay.
about it. I don't know nothing about it. Dollar don't know nothing about it.
Okay. Hey, Queen Mermaid. Oh my God. My small space said I'd rather eat a plate full of roaches. I can't stand y'all. Really? Oh my God, Cheryl say, yeah, yeah, angry from stinking messed me up. Because, I could almost imagine that. DT say, Shadishra, we should ask the Dirty Lovers Club since they love only bathing 3 times a month. I don't know.
What? I never heard of that before.
He talking about them clear people in Hollywood that say they don't wash.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Zoe say a whole buzzard. He looked like prunes, regrets, and bad decisions. Yes, God. Wonder Woman Marshall, is he Candyman Trav? Oh my. Wonder
Trap
Woman
City.
Marshall said a face full of pus. And that's probably how he got it, digging in other people's behinds or digging in his own. I want him to get himself
Mm-mm.
together because he looked like he digging boo boo. He does. And Mimi said, I smoke crack before I suck. Lord. Amen.
Ooh. Mimi,
Hey,
no, you
Jason.
won't. Mimi, don't do that.
I'm just saying at the end of the day, crack is better. I know Whitney told us crack was whack, but I'm tempted to believe that crack is a whole lot better. And I ain't studying about y'all. Natural Born Queen said he's a whole mud rock. Yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is. But we gonna get back on Suki because y'all ain't gonna let her off the hook for this. So some of y'all may have seen the video, and some of you may have not. But I'm gonna tell you to watch it on your own time because I can't handle it. Yes, Jazzy. Jazzy said you could smell the bacterial vaginosis from watching
Oof.
Suki Hana's video through the screen. It did
I'm
have
just
an odor. That whole video did have an odor. Now I didn't know if it was BV, but it was so nasty as hell. Now, first of all, Suki has always been able to do her thing and kind of be edgy a little bit, say some outrageous stuff. Let's be honest, she's not the best musician. We all know that. But it's okay to be um it's okay to be a little edgy. But what I saw in that video was a whole problem. And it went viral. People are dragging her with good reason. This girl had people literally performing oral
oral
acts,
sex.
the oral acts. You know this the church
Mm.
porch. Now we
Mm.
cut up a little bit. We ain't gonna go too far.
Hmm.
Amen. Well, this nasty hooker had them girls up there. They all hunching on each other, putting their mouth on. It was horrible, absolutely horrible, and it made no sense. The song, from what I could hear, I had to squinch to hear what she was saying. It sounded like to me she was talking about getting money from a man, but I ain't. I only seen what 2 men in the whole video. Exactly, outright
The water
bullying.
boy and who else?
And some man that came in with some money, and then the girls took him in the room.
Oh yeah.
Mimi say her music ain't selling, so she's selling behind. Well, I mean,
Mm.
I understand that, but do you have to set it to music? See, this is where I'm confused. There was a time when the hookers wasn't setting it to music. Now this is getting to be a bit much. Yeah, she did low budget version of WAP, and we don't need it. Girl, WAP was a church song compared to this.
Okay.
You
I
can
ain't never seen nothing like
Hey, Aunt
that.
Grace. You could use WAP at the Usher's anniversary of the choir's annual, but in comparison to this,
You could use your regular flick and it'll be better than that.
thank you.
A regular
And
flick.
it's go ahead.
Go ahead, you got.
No,
I ain't never seen nothing like that before.
I never in my and I seen some stuff. I'm from Florida. I have seen some stuff, but this girl took it to a whole nother level. Yes, KB say WAP is a hymnal compared to this. And I really hate that I had to drag that no good hooker. I hate it because I like Suki. I don't judge nobody. I don't have no problem with her doing what she do. I'm not finna engage, but bless your heart, sugar. But this
Mm,
right here, Suki knows she wrong for that.
dead wrong.
Cause see, at a certain point, it looks like desperation. Like you don't even trust your own music. You don't trust that you can write a song. So that's why you're doing the stuff you do. And it ain't cute. Leslie Cornish, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate you so much for supporting the stream. That's wonderful. Yolanda says anyone who makes WAP sound like a gospel song needs help and an exorcism. Don't forget that. Okay, Sassy 1965 say, I tell you what, I'm about to put some parental control on everything. You better, because this whole got a song called Everywhere, and you don't want it. Felicia said, remind her of BET. Girl, BET Uncut ain't never had nothing that nasty. I almost tore up my iPad and dumping bleach on it. I wanted to dump bleach all over it or give myself some bleach eye drops. Yes, girl, pure desperation. See, at the end of the day, when you do stuff for shock value, at a certain point, you start feeling like you don't have anything else to offer.
Uh-uh.
Because after a while, you're not shocking people no more. People expect you to do ridiculous stuff. Sharon
But
White,
how further could you go from that? Except for doing it with all men in now.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. The bottom line is, yes, she did. She did do that on OnlyFans. But at least that was behind a wall and you had to pay for it. It didn't just go viral like this. Sookie need to stop. I couldn't even focus on the song or the rapping with all that stanking going on. That's what I had to do was like tip the screen so I could hear what she was saying. The whole song was talking about men messing with a man getting money, and it was nothing. None of that was going on. All you saw was I can't say what I want to say because y'all, but y'all know what I want to say. Y'all know what I saw. KB say all them hoes need the DQ. I don't get that one with holy water after that. I guess you mean douche.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It was beyond uncut, and she should give up if that's all she got. Now
That
she,
belonged right on the hub. Not even the hub. They need something worse than that.
they what they need to do is put it on the curb with the trash, because that's what it was.
I
And see, I actually had some hope for Suki after she did that song. No one's gonna love you. Did you see that one, Gabor?
don't know the girl.
Okay,
I
so
don't know
it
that hoe.
well, I know that hoe. So tell me this, y'all in the chat, did y'all see her little song? No one's gonna love you the way I do. She had the little old school beat on it. That was the video where she had the little red cat suit on or whatever. It was a decent song, boy. No cap.
Did she sing or rap?
She rapped.
Okay.
It was a decent song, decent video. They was dressed a little hoochie, but there wasn't nobody doing all that. It was real decent. So I didn't
Mm.
understand for the life of me how you go from you digress all the way to there. Lord, Mimi say I lost hope for Suki when I saw her man.
What
Oh
he
my
look like,
God.
Mimi? Please share the details. What does he
It's
look like?
it's sad. He looked like he a little slow. And now that's the nicest way I could put it. Yeah,
But what
ain't
if that
no
is her talent? What if that is her talent, Allison?
I'm scared. I'm scared. Candace Lane, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. She says sending a little support. Now that's what I'm talking about. She says she gonna help her big sister. She gonna throw some support. I appreciate you. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure they know who their mammy is.
Baby, they probably was holding the camera.
Right, because Sookie is that kind of ratchet. Keisha E say the one with her and her boyfriend was absolutely disgusting. It was. Mimi
What
say
was
a
she
Shrek.
doing?
Listen, Mimi telling you what the man looked like.
Let me Google it.
A Shrek would set it off braids. Yeah.
Cleo or Stony?
Cleo.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I just wasn't ready. And I'm gonna tell you what else pissed me off about Sookie is the fact that when that girl Cupcake, that big terrible looking one, that burly one, did her little diss track or whatever, Sookie was the only one responded. And Sookie's first response was actually decent. And I was disappointed because I said, okay, so this little heifer can actually rap if she needs to. So how in the name of God, you actually got talent. But instead of using your talent, you trying to use your surgeries.
Mm.
I just wasn't ready. I was not prepared, and I'm just like I'm disgusted at this point. I ain't really for canceling no black women that really ain't did nothing to nobody. But I mean, Sookie girl, either go back to rapping. But if you gonna just do the hoeing thing, just get on the track, get off the videos. We don't want to see it. That was horrible.
His name
And
Kill Bill. That's the man.
Kill Bill.
Her boyfriend.
I don't know his name. I just seen him and I felt real sad when I looked at him.
Oh wow. How many
I
kids
just
this girl got?
he made me feel very sad. KB say the only other thing that shocked me about the video, Lizzo wasn't in. Girl, if Lizzo had been in that
Oh,
nasty video, oh my God. Oh my, I wouldn't have made it.
not Lizzo.
The boy I just had, oh, I don't even need no mental picture of that. Now I really need bleach eye drops, okay? So the
Mm.
next thing we got to drag to the porch, y'all. R. Kelly is back in the news. So I know y'all done heard about. Let me see some ones in the chat. If y'all heard the latest about R. Kelly, y'all know R. Kelly, Chester the molester. Let me see some ones in the chat. If y'all heard the latest gossip on Robert Sylvester Kelly, let me see ones if y'all heard the latest on Robert, because we got to talk about it. I was actually intrigued. DT, you heard about it? So ain't nobody heard about what's going on but me. Okay, Tiffany. Okay, y'all heard what's going on. So now this the way I heard it, and y'all let me know if I heard it right. Now they saying that Ara Kelly's boyfriend, yeah, y'all heard it right. The boyfriend is testifying against him in court, y'all. Apparently, this is a young man that he met when the boy was 17 years old, another teeny bopper. So he likes some high school age. Met the boy at the doggone McDonald's.
17. That's too old for him.
Hey, he said this is a seasoned gentleman and he wanted some. So he was at the McDonald's. He got that 17-year-old boy and invited him back to his house. And they say that Ara Kelly, this is the quick version, dropped to his knees, crawled over to this boy, and proceeded to rock the mic. That's all I'm gonna
Mm.
say. Now, apparently they was doing their thing for years on a constant basis, and he started calling the boy little brother. Now I don't know what brother you do that to. Now they referring to him as Lewis, so apparently he wants to stay anonymous. Is the way I'm taking that. Okay, Lala says she can't take no more with the Pied Piper. Well, I can't either. But as long as they talking about his nasty tail, I'm gonna tell y'all what the people said. R. Simplex Kelly. That's a good name for him. Oh my God. Smart Cookie said yeah, and the boy said he didn't like it. If he didn't like it, it's mighty interesting you stayed there that long. And that ain't all. That ain't all, y'all. If only so. Oh Lord,
The
it
boy
says
said that he didn't like the mic like his mic skills.
apparently that's what Smart Cookie said. But I say I ain't buying it. Iridescent unicorn fart sakes for 10 years. For 10 years, and you didn't like it? And you didn't fire him from singing at the club in 10 years?
Hmm.
Uh-huh. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So, anyhow, years and years done went by. They kept doing what they was doing. And apparently he was Team Aura. He was going around threatening people. He was trying to bribe folks and telling them girls they better not talk. They better not say nothing.
This
Okay?
must be the man I heard about. I heard about him with another man and a woman before, and the woman
No, that
had
was another man, honey. This is a
okay.
different one. He done had a couple of men to come through and tell it like it is. Smart Cookie say he ain't like the services. I be dang.
Mm-mm.
Ooh. So yeah, anyhow, he was around there threatening them girls, talking about he better not tell nobody. and telling the girls they better not tell, they better not talk, or whatever. Motis and the Lord Tiffany. Is that really what happened?
Maybe not enough speed.
Oh, sweet Lord. I don't want to go that far. I don't want to, y'all taking
Okay.
me too far. Oh my God. I
Salt and
now
pepper
really
grip. Salt and
look,
pepper grip.
listen, that's now I really feel like Betty Wright. We gone too far now to turn around. So let's just pray. The true love is what we found. Oh,
Mm-mm.
tonight.
Is that all right with you?
That's all right with me. So listen, he got caught, y'all, trying to coerce them girls and threaten them girls, okay? And one of them recorded him, and apparently she took it to the state, to the DA, or one of them working that office, and turned him in for trying to coerce and threaten them. And so now he is testifying to try to keep himself out of, maximum sentencing. Because they say he getting a deal. They didn't say he got immunity, so he ain't gonna go home with no time. So he gonna get some time, is what it sounds like. But it looks like he got him a deal to keep from doing all the time. Okay, so he's telling everything. He claimed he seen a bunch of underage girls at the house. He done cop to it. He said there was even an occasion where Aura or Chester the molester told a young girl to come over there and service him, and then send him to service the young man, send her to service the young man as well. Okay, and hold on. Say a trainer interview. Child, you know anything that gets told over there is suspect as hell. I don't believe it at all. At all. Tasha Pickens, thank you so much for becoming a Royal Family member. We appreciate you and we're glad that you're a part of the family. Y'all, please give her a Royal Family welcome. Let her know that we appreciate her here. And please come back and come often and take part in all of the Royal Family events. Now, this man, I mean, when I say everything, he's telling it all. So I guess he got to save his neck. So, another loss for Aura Kelly. One more loss for Aura.
I guess he's
Okay.
trying to save his neck because R. Kelly wasn't using his neck.
Mm. Oh, I ain't even got nothing to say to that. That was a fatality, flawless victory.
Mm.
That was a
Well,
flawless victory. Yes, God. Boo Lot, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you, cuz. Thank you for supporting the stream. That means everything to us, and we really appreciate you, okay? And y'all still welcome into Keisha. That's what I like to see. Make sure she knows that this is the most loving and welcoming family on YouTube. Okay, we read, we roast responsibly, and we love each other. So welcome from myself and everybody else here at the Royal Family. We do have a little bit of bad news, so we're gonna talk about it briefly and get it out the way, right? Lord, look at Dr. J 1913. What are we gonna do with you? Look, mom, no hands. I'm through.
mm.
Oh,
No gag.
oh my. That's all I'm gonna say is oh my. Yes, girl, let's get them likes up. That's so unfortunate. So now y'all know that storm hit because this one here leading to the next piece of news for the porch, y'all. Now that storm hit up there in New York. Now what the news is saying, good boy, what you doing? Washing clothes?
Mm-mm. You can hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they said, that storm, what's her name? Ida hit up there in along the coast and it hit New York. And the last report I got, y'all, they say 22 people drowned so far. And we have to say so far because they ain't found everybody. Now,
Now, I'm 33 years old. I ain't never heard of no flooding over there in New York ever. I'm shocked.
I'm not, because y'all have to recognize that nothing applies like it used to. Before Hurricane Sandy went up there, people was like, "Ain't no storm coming up here." Sandy went up there, tap danced all across that place, flooded and tore up all kind of stuff. So you have to
Mm.
understand that there's such thing as global warming and things that change. When the weather is hot like that and the water is hot, storms are terrible,
I'm
and people
glad you're
need to
okay,
recognize that.
JC.
Yeah, my JC is safe. Okay, we got a lot of sisters up there, and they safe because they here. Yes, right, Wonder Woman, Marsha. This is Bible. See, people can pretend like it ain't real, but when you looking at it, I mean, you can pretend, but I hope you can swim. That's all I'm saying. I hope you're a strong swimmer while
Like
you
that rat
playing
that was in that
crazy.
water. Did you see that rat that was swimming in that water?
No, I didn't see the rat, good boy.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm
I
telling
think
the truth.
Mm-mm.
It was really crazy, and I'm praying for them people because when people are in areas like that and you're not prepared, you're not looking forward to it. You don't know what's going on. You know, it can take you unawares. And with this, what I'm saying with that global warming, you got some of them people that play crazy. Oh, it's not real, but the water was hot. They sat there and told y'all this was the hottest July in how long they said. I'm just saying that if am I tripping? When it's hot like that, the water's hot like that. They was talking about somewhere the water was so hot the fish was dying. The fish was coming up on the beach dead. So when
Mm.
the water is hot like that, you have to understand, right? Okay, that's what feeds hurricanes. The hotter the water is, the worse the storm. And with us having heat like this, every storm that comes through is gonna be a son of a gun. So I really, I feel bad that that happened. We just got to be more prepared. All our family up there on the East Coast in that tri-state area, everybody along the Eastern Seaboard, y'all be careful next time. Even if they don't tell y'all to evacuate, evacuate. Just be, just err on the side of caution, because it just ain't worth it to stay there. And you're not prepared for that kind of weather. So just don't play yourself. Get yourself out of there. We don't want to hear about nobody hurt, because when people get hurt, then we can't laugh, joke, kiki, or nothing. Now we got to be concerned and be sad because something bad done went down. Kendra say, I can't say it's global warming, but if it's hurricane season, we got to be not be blind to how we treat the earth. Child, I can say it's global warming with them with the ice caps melting and the water getting hotter, and that's what feed a hurricane. I was born in Hurricane Alley, so I know what happens to a hurricane when that water is hot. All hell break loose. Yes, okay. Mimi said yes, Shanitra. We know about that, especially living in Florida.
Have
Okay,
you ever been through a flood?
I've been through floods, hurricanes, tornadoes, sinkholes. Yeah, all that. I am an original native Florida girl. I'm the real deal. So I'm telling you, these storms are real. You prep yourself, but the storms usually don't have the veracity to make it that far because the water hasn't been this hot. With that water like that, Allison, you better tell them that hot water feed them storms. The hotter that water is, them storms gonna rip you to shreds. So y'all got to be careful. We know the world changing up. So don't worry about the last 20 years that ain't never happened before. Don't worry about it, ain't never happened before. It's finna happen right now. So y'all be careful. We praying for y'all. We don't want nothing bad to go down. Shannon McGee say 40 people. Last I
Damn.
heard it was 22. So now the count is up to 40. So y'all pray for them people, man. For real. That's real messed up.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
are.
yeah, they
I'm
are.
from Houston.
Yeah, I'm over here in Houston now. It's not as bad though. It's just not as bad. Hurricanes love the Gulf. Yeah, they do. They really do. So, period. If you on that side or you close to that water, be careful. Don't take it for a joke. Do not take it for a joke. It's gonna be a whole problem if you mess around and get caught up. So, speaking of hurricanes, y'all, the conspiracy theorists is online, all of them talking crazy yet again. Now, y'all know Kanye went and released that album Donda. They say he named it after his mama. Okay, I didn't know him. I didn't know her name was Donda. Boy, I thought her name was something else.
Mm-mm. Donda West. That's her
Donda
name.
West. I don't know why I thought. I think and you know what it was? I was hearing it wrong. I thought they were saying Vonda. So Donda. Okay. So he released Donda on August the 29th. And to me that's the end of the news. He released the album on August 29th. That sounds like the end of the news to y'all too, right? Because everybody in here got good sense. We ain't got no crazy people in here. I hope not. If so, um, I'm sorry. I'm not against crazy people. Crazy people matter. So he dropped the album on August 29th. That should have been the end of the story. Apparently, they saying, wait a minute, JC, you done heard another conspiracy theory worse than this one? It's a seance trying to raise his mama from the dead. You know what?
Lord have
I
mercy.
can't stand these people. I can't stand. Jaja said they said it was a
Girl,
ceremony.
baby, I
Um,
love Kanye. But when
I
I
can't
downloaded the
stand these
album,
people.
it was 27 songs. And I can't do it. I ain't gonna do it.
Well, listen. So they say it was some kind of ritual, and he was trying to sacrifice people. Say he released it on the 29th, the same day that Hurricane Ida arrived and touched down, and it was also the anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. And they was bringing up the fact that that's kind of how he got his notoriety after Katrina when he was standing up there. Remember that with Mike Myers and had that
Mm-hmm.
poor little clear man scared to death.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to tell you, he was
How could
scared.
I ever forget it?
George Bush does not care about black people, and he looked so bothered and nervous when he said it. Was so funny. So that that he did get a lot of notoriety for being a crackpot back then. So they basically saying that there's a song on the album called Hurricane, and they went bringing up the lyrics from the Weeknd's verse or whatever. Something about he saying heat the water up, the lightning striking, I can walk on water and float on water, all this old crazy stuff. But y'all, if the song is about hurricanes, or they named it Hurricane, right? And the issue is that they talking about something else, but they using that as a metaphor. Why wouldn't they use, imagery or words that pertain to a hurricane in as an analogy or as metaphoric language, referring to what they talking about? Y'all, we got to stop with all this whole creepy heebie-jeebie bull crap. Every time something happens, it's a ritual or something. Okay, yeah, Kanye don't care about black folks either. He sure don't. And I'm starting to think he don't care about himself. Good boy done went down. Jazzy say, Auntie, we need a dream interpreter on here. Oh Lord. What, for the song? Or what's going on? Why we need a dream interpreter? What done happened?
I don't know. It kicked me out.
It kicked you out. Well, I'm glad you're back. Mimi. Oh my God. This is funny. Mimi back then, Kanye was pro black child like HBCU, etc. This is the thing.
Child.
When those albums was written, y'all know Kanye didn't write them albums. That was Austin Consequence. And what I want to know is, did he ever pay them boys for writing them albums? Now that's the real question. He ain't never been down. Yeah, he
Mm.
don't care about himself. I hate that his mama left here because she needed to be here to watch her kid. Lel said Kanye had those people chanting his mama name to her dying heartbeat. It felt creepy. I mean,
What?
the
He
boy's
did that?
weird. I don't
I did not
surprise. I'm
know
not
that.
surprised. He's
I didn't
weird,
know
but at the end of the
that.
day, they did it. If somebody say, I'm finna play a recording of my mama heartbeat when she leaving, and I want you to say her name to the beat, are you finna do that, or you gonna get your hat, your coat, and go to the car?
I don't play. I don't play with stuff like that.
Yeah. It says
I
off
don't play with
subject,
stuff
will it
like
be
that.
helpful? Jazzy, hit my email or inbox. I had told you to call me earlier anyway. I needed to talk to you. That's what I'm saying. Something wrong with him. But ain't no rituals, man. We need to stop this stuff. People really gonna start thinking we don't have good sense in real life. Okay, we need to stop that. Mimi say, yeah, that Candyman bull crap. Now it's bad enough that he mental and doing weird stuff, but we make ourselves look stupid sitting around. It's a ritual. It's a ritual. Cut it out. Now that's what it is, Robin. Say it again for everybody. He losing his mind. Y'all need to get that man some medication. He ain't no witch doctor. You gotta have good sense to be doing spells and stuff. And he ain't got none of that. But that's really what's going on. Next up, why they say it's a cast member got fired from Candy Burris OLG spinoff show because she reported the sexual harassment.
Oh wow. Are you serious?
Yes.
From who? Candy or Toy?
I didn't hear who did it. I did not hear who did it.
Mm.
I didn't. But they said that the person got fired from it. And I want to hear all the details.
What? I need to hear the details too.
Okay,
Was they gonna be on the show?
Takesha say he has a cousin that's superior. Okay. Oh, you still talking about Kanye. I'm hoping somebody got some dirt about it. Mimi say, I believe it about OLG. Oh, I believe it too. I believe it too.
Is it
Because
gonna be? Is it a person that's gonna be on the show?
what she was supposed to be on the show, but she ain't finna be on there now.
Mm.
She ain't finna be on there now.
Let me taste it. I can make you a star. I can hear Candy saying
Ew.
that.
KB says Candy OLG spin off a Kitchen Nightmares or a Bar Rescue episode. I'm dead.
She trying to be Lisa Vanderpump.
Um, I mean,
Hey,
Lisa,
Obi.
hey Obi, Lisa Vanderpump ain't nobody special. He said it was somebody on the staff. Either which way it go, it was no reason. It was no reason for him to for them people to fire that girl.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Todd LaTucker. Yeah, I don't know who it was, but Obi said he heard it was staff, and it likely would be on the show because it happened during the film, and not if they fired her and cut her out of all them scenes. I don't know. I don't know. And then Mimi says she must didn't sign an NDA. Yeah, Candy always bragging about an NDA. But see, okay, this is the danger of you running around, with all this overt sexual nonsense. Maybe your staff think it's a free for all and some stuff done went down. But my thing is, if you were being responsible, whoever's in charge, because I'm not gonna say it's her, maybe it's production that did this. Okay, whatever's
Mm-hmm.
going on. Yeah, they're not saying who did it. I have looked and dug and looked and dug, and they're not saying who did it. They say both parties was let go. But this is the problem. Ain't nobody had no business letting her go. Nobody had no business letting her go because she filed a complaint. See, that looks like retaliation, and that sounds like a whole lawsuit. Do you say Don Juan filed her? Oh shoot. Takesha say Candy HR making mistakes. Yep. You don't fire them, you settle. Better yet, don't sexually harass people. Now that's the best option. That's the best option. Don't be bothering people.
That's
Mm-mm.
horrible. And that's just following Candy name. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
Even though
that's
it
it.
ain't may not have been her, it's just something around her. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And Mimi got a point too. I believe that too, Mimi. She said, I don't think Candy freaky like that. I think it's a money grab. I agree. I totally agree. I don't believe that girl freaky like that. She don't even have no type of appeal or nothing. Like nothing about her says, ooh, let's go get it. Everything about her is, little stiff old lady. Like it just don't come off like you really like that. I think Mimi is right. Whole money grab. Whole money grab. But now the problem is that they were stupid enough to fire somebody who made a sexual harassment claim. They about to grab some money from her, and I hope she ready. Now
Oh
that's what I
Lord.
hope, cause I sure smell a lawsuit. Kendra say Don Juan should stick to managing Candy. Yep, yeah, but that's Candy's fault. She the one put that man in charge of almost everything going on around there.
Mm-mm.
That ain't make no sense. I don't know what she did it for, but now she kind of gotta go with it. Now, before we get to the back porch questions, y'all know Potomac is still in full swing, and I saw some previews. So I'm gonna mention what I saw, and y'all let me know if y'all saw the previews as well. I found them a little interesting, so I think Sunday might give us something, better than last week, because y'all know last week was stale as hell. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. You say the woman say she reported the incidents a number of times, and it fell on deaf ears. Oh yeah, that's ching ching.
That
Terry
sounds like
said
what
the
happened to with that girl on the show.
oh, oh wow. Tara D said a member of staff she complained to Don Juan and got suspended. She went to Candy and Todd and was reinstated and then fired. Uh-huh, because she complained about the suspension. They brought her back and tried to be slick. They gonna be in a lot of trouble. Oh no. That's a hot mess. I don't know.
Mm.
Candy better be more careful. So now, with
Mm-hmm.
them being in full swing, the previews I saw, I don't know, but sometimes Bravo be baiting us up and they try to make us think something finna happen on the episode and it don't really be finna happen. Now, it might be the next week or the week after, but I hope it's all from this week coming up because last week was a little stale. I think it was stale. If y'all got something out of it, let me know. Yeah, EEOC. Mm-hmm. But this definitely, it's some money got about to change hands. So it looked like Eddie feels some type of way about them people trying to lie on him. Did you see that, Gabor?
No, I did not. Where have I been?
You know what? You've been in La La Land because you done started your channel and you've been in Wonderland and you've been enjoying yourself and learning all this stuff, which is
Yes.
cool. So I'm
Yes,
gonna
but I
feel
gotta get back. I gotta get back to the mess. I usually keep my ear to the ground
you
and
got
know
to
what's
be on
going
the
on.
mess, right? Yeah, Bravo is the king of the clickbait, ain't it? Because they'll tell you so. Like last season, they made us think that fight was gonna be on every episode, trying to make us watch it, didn't
And it was on episode 9 or 10.
they? Yeah, they drug us through it. So I hope this is accurate for next episode. So Eddie looked like he was upset about it, and he was talking with Bubba Sparks, and they were just having a back and forth. And he made a very excellent point that I didn't even think of, y'all. Okay, he said we let them in, and they knew what type of stuff we went through just to get married, and then you spreading them kind of lies. Now that's the
I
other
said
thing,
that. I said that. And
right?
everybody was like, "Oh no, no, no!" I'm like, "This man don't even talk to his mama no more. You think he go?" I think that everybody wanted it to be the truth.
Not
You know what I'm saying?
everybody. Some people did.
Well, people want people to. You know what I'm saying? I just think I'm tired of the whole cheating thing every season. You know what I'm saying? And if they
But
can't come up with
look
nothing
who's
else, get them
spreading.
off of it.
But look who's spreading it. I think Gizzard Neck is so traumatized by J Maul slinging that thing everywhere when they was together that every man she sees, she assumed they got to be doing it too. Or she done told herself that I need them to be doing the same thing to them women that man did to me. Now that
And
just don't make no sense.
J Miles so sassy with his sassy self.
Lord, if that's what you want to call it, he is a little zesty. He a little
He a
zesty.
little sassy. What he
DT
say?
say, "Oh, this is Eddie and Bubba Sparks, PhD, talking about itchy and scratchy again." Yes,
What Eddie say? I mean, what did Jamal say? Don't come for me unless I invite you with his
and
sassy self.
yes, honey, zesty, spicy. So Eddie was like not feeling it, and then production cut to it when they was really telling them what happened with how they got married and everything. This boy done been disowned in order to be with them. You dig what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
it's just I'm over it. And I could see where he was coming from, and he was like, "Why y'all putting my name in this mess?" So I really feel bad. My heart goes out to Eddie and Wendy. Again, I hate when I have to
Love you
take up.
too.
I hate when I have to take up for Wendy, because y'all know I ain't never ever gonna see it for her. Yolanda say I hope Wendy and Eddie gather, Giselle, Robin, and Ashley all together at the reunion. Wendy better make it up Binder Gate 2.0. I don't know, but I think she got them text messages that's gonna make Rob Bass look a whole fool. It looked like too Squirrel finally about to let on that the husband's situation just ain't working out. This boy ain't showing up to nothing, and he up there talking about I'm supposed to just drop my job. Then later in the clip, he said, I gotta stop. I gotta not take jobs up. When you taking jobs, it sounds like you gigging. You taking gigs. Don't be doing no gigs, Chris. Get a job, clock in, collect a check, pay some taxes.
Mm.
You supposed to be the husband of y'all. He talking about he volunteered to help her out with her ish, and then said that if I do that, then that means I get to collect an allowance. Now he trying to set up to ask her for some money. Candace finna get what she looking for. She should have listened to Miss Dorothy. That's what she should
Mm-hmm.
have did.
If she was serious about her business, she wouldn't have that man anywhere near it. You know what I'm saying? Because he never did it before.
Mm-hmm. And he don't even show up.
So
He don't even show up. That man ain't interested in being your darn manager, baby. He just don't want to work. Yeah, I saw the preview where Juan say, "I'm done," and he was walking off. I'm thinking that was probably like production trying to bait us in. I think that was like he was done with that conversation, but we gonna see. Juan might surprise us. You never know. You never know. So then the next thing that caught my attention now was on that conversation with him and Candace. Candace was like basically telling him, "You better adjust your attitude because I cuss you out of here." This and that was after he told her he wasn't gonna show up yet again, and he was going golfing.
mm.
Yeah, yeah, KB. Chris give me kept man vibes too. Something ain't right. And Kendra say Juan ain't going nowhere. I don't see it happening either because that man trying to get his money back, and it ain't like he got to sleep with her. He may as well stay there and wait to see if he can make his money back. Jaja said maybe he need to go to Bassett Furniture for a job and get some accessories for the house. That's a good idea, and I support that. I support that. You know what? I support him working anywhere. I just want him to get a job. Mm-hmm. Yolanda tripping. Yolanda say, I'm thinking Juan checking out on Robin like a guest from a hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And then Juan gonna hang in there so Robin can keep that little check. Yeah, he
Yeah,
gonna need to.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I really don't see Robin is trying to start this stuff with Wendy, but I don't. It's no reason for Robin to return.
Ain't no reason. But that's why she trying to pick a fight. She trying to give herself something to hang on to. Cause she sure
Mm-hmm.
can't hang on to that man. Or a bar of soap for that matter. But I'm gonna let that go.
Oh,
So that's the recap on them for the previews. Now y'all know it's about that time where we gonna slip and slide from the front porch to the back
slip and
porch.
slide on what? Oh, okay. The
From
back
the
porch.
front porch to the back porch. No, we ain't pulling no trickeration up in here. There ain't no trickeration. Ain't finna be no trickeration.
I
And
ain't know. I'm just asking.
and baby girl, I saw what you said talking about Chris got childbearing hips. Y'all ain't right.
Mm.
Y'all ain't right. And I ain't even finna do it. So listen, the first thing I saw in the relationship group where I be seeing stuff and getting them questions for y'all because I want to see what y'all think as opposed to the nonsense on social media, right? So
Mm-hmm.
this is the question, good boy. If you propose to somebody, man,
Mm-hmm.
woman, cat, dog, or giraffe,
Chrissy. Okay.
that part, and they don't answer you or they tell you they need to think about it, or I can't answer you right now.
I got
Right?
you.
Okay, one thing is okay, is that an automatic breakup, or do you really wait for them to give you an answer?
It's an automatic breakup.
Why would okay if you propose and the person say I need more time to think about it or I'm not ready yet? Why is that an automatic breakup?
But am I proposing in public or not?
Do it matter if you propose in public?
Yes, it matters.
But that person didn't tell you to propose in public, so they got to lose their relationship because they need time.
Well, they obviously don't want the relationship.
They
Look,
do want the
you
relationship. They're not ready for marriage.
well, you can tell me, yeah, in front of everybody, and then when we get behind closed doors, we like, look, I'm not ready for that. You know what I'm saying? But we can hold on and save face, but I don't think I'm ready for marriage.
Oh wow, Natural Born Queen said gotta go, and so did Wonder Woman Marsha. Y'all cold blooded. So you mean to tell me, okay, ladies, if your man proposed to you and you're not ready to get married yet, you gonna say yeah just because you want to hold on to the relationship? Oh shoot. Obi saying sometimes the other party may not feel it's time, but what I would do is accept the proposal if it's in public and then discuss with the other party later. Oh
Right.
man. Okay, lel is like me. That's not an automatic breakup. Ain't nobody told you to get on your knees, especially if they don't talk about marriage beforehand. Now that's where I'm coming from. Why wouldn't you talk it over with the person, or at least find out if they ready? You ain't gotta say you gonna propose, but you know you're supposed to have conversations about marriage and stuff before you even think about proposing. Why wouldn't you check that out before you put yourself out there in public? Okay, she said it matters. Yes. She said it's a no for me. Public or private says they're not ready. Oh shoot.
Yeah,
So
mm-mm.
they
What would
can't
you
be not
do?
ready for marriage and keep the relationship.
Mm-mm.
Oh
What
shoot.
What would
Y'all,
you do?
I mean, okay, if a man proposed to me and I wasn't ready, I'm gonna tell him I ain't ready.
But yeah, you ain't doing no Chrissy's.
What is that?
Chrissy proposed to Jim Jones,
Oh hell no.
and he told her, "I got you."
First of all, let me tell you something, right? I'm an old school woman. I do believe in gender roles, and
Mm-hmm.
I rest firmly in my divine feminine. It don't
Mm-hmm.
matter how tough I am. It don't matter how many men I done beat. It don't matter how much dirt I done done. I'm still a woman. WOMAN. I'm not getting on my knees to propose to no man. Because if I can get on my knees and propose to you, I could put your feet in the air. And I'm gonna leave it like that.
mm.
I ain't got time for that. I'm a woman. You the man.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as
But
that.
some women feel like, this is that's the old school way. But some women nowadays they feel like I can't let this man go. You know what I'm
First of
saying?
all,
And
if that man don't care enough about you to make you legitimate and give you his name, you need to let him go. You need to buy
girl,
him a bus ticket and get him away from you. Because at that point, he don't want you. And
I
you
had
need
seen
to
this,
tell yourself the truth. That man don't want you. And if you got to turn around and get on your knees and put him on the spot and
but you
act like
gotta.
you got a Franken beans, all you doing is setting yourself up for heartache and trouble.
But Tanisha, you gotta go out there and take what you want. You gotta go out
But
there and
that
take what you want. You can't let it go away. If you ready, sometimes he might not be thinking about marriage, but you is, and so you probably got to get on your knees and propose to that man.
listen, if that man ain't thinking about marriage, you better leave that man alone.
Girl, I seen this woman propose. It was on Twitter. This woman had proposed to this man, and she was like crying, and she was crying, and I was trying to write,
Look what
bitch,
Nika said.
bitch, get up.
Okay, Nika said if a woman proposes, she might as well have on a strap on too. And
Now
I agree.
come on, Nika, y'all. I mean,
That's
some women
facts.
do propose. That's
No,
facts.
we ain't saying they don't do it. We saying that that's dumb as hell to do it.
We gotta be open minded.
Megan, thank you for the super chat. Say no, my partner is my best friend, and we would have that understood before he asked. I'm not asking no man nothing.
Hmm.
A man always know. Thank you. I wish I would.
So y'all think that Chrissy should have got on her knees and proposed to the man?
No, that was very stupid. And look how he played her.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Who is this? Miss S, stay away from negative. Just do you. Okay, well, I admire you too. I don't know what you mean. We talking about women proposing to men. Okay, Mars, get on your job. It's about that time. I hate that my DC ain't here. Oh, DC is here. Thank you. Listen, DC be coming in like the archangels, honey. Yeah, she made a fool of herself proposing to that man. That's what you don't
Hmm.
do. That's what you don't do. You never play yourself like that.
Hmm.
I don't know what made her do it. Look how it turned out.
He never said yeah, and they still not married.
Thank you.
And I seen him at the gym one day, and he was looking at it. He was, you know, but he was just looking.
I'm trying to tell you. I am trying to tell you. It just don't make no darn sense. You know that you can't let desperation make you make a stupid decision. Yeah, they still not married. That's all that. It don't make no sense. So I was really interested in the responses that I saw online with people saying that it was like y'all was saying like it was an automatic breakup. I say, dang, like that. Trav say, my opinion, no real man wants a woman's proposal. Okay, the men who want a woman to propose put their feet in the air. Easy Breeze to say if he wanted to marry her, he would have years and years ago. That's right. JC said Chrissy proposed to a man that lotions his skin with blue magic.
Mm.
I'm done. Mm. Thank you, Black Diamond. You know that's the rule right here. We got a strict no disrespect policy. I hope everybody still being sweet. Kendra say hell, but Chris's show look good. Yeah, she do look good. She look real good, but she also look real stupid. Robin said I used to work in a bar in BK and Jim came in. I took a pic with him and I just say that his hand was down there in my back pocket. He ain't see there.
Mm-mm, not me too. Not me
Mm-hmm.
too.
Yolanda say men are
You wouldn't have got no
pursuers.
money though.
That's right, Yolanda. They supposed to pursue you. Don't play yourself running behind somebody that was designed to run behind you. If he ain't running behind you, it's probably because he don't want you. I'm serious. Listen, okay. Now this is a real thing. A lot of times, as women, we like what
Mm-hmm.
we like, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you got to learn to like who like you. Sometimes that man that you crazy about ain't the one who like you. Sometimes you don't overlook the one who like you, and you running behind that joker that don't care if you live or die. That's all I'm saying. If that man been riding you for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, he ain't put a ring
Mm-mm.
on your finger, you ain't jumped nobody's broom. It's because that ain't what he want to do. Now you can play yourself and you can hang around until he done wore himself out and he got high blood pressure and he done had all the holes he want, and then he'll finally settle down and marry you because he done had everybody else he wanted, and you the consolation prize. Now,
That
if you
sounds like
want to
what
be
Robin did.
that part. So if you want to be his option after he done had all his fun, then by all means, hang on in there. Or better yet, make a whole donkey out yourself. Get down on your knees. And don't be surprised when he puts something in your face that you don't want there. That's all I'm
Mm.
saying. Those are the men that do that. Be careful, ladies. Be careful.
And ladies, don't you be? If I feel like after 3 years, you should know what you want to do.
You ain't lying.
To me, I just feel like 3 years, three years is you should know what you want to do. Then that's 3 Christmases. You
Mm-hmm.
done seen them. Yeah, 3 years. You should know what you want to do.
You gotta at some point the old people would say either piss or get off the pot.
And don't let no nigga do you like Carmelo did Lala. Have
Ooh,
you engaged for 5 years? Y'all engaged for 5 years to get you to shut up.
that forever fiance.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. When they get old and woe out, they marry you because they need you to change their pamper in a couple years. That's the only reason they marry you because they scared of being by themselves at that point.
Hmm.
Yep, and smart cookie, that's a good PSA, good public service announcement. Don't be doing that. Jaja say, does or should a wife always take the last name of her husband? I think a sister have to do what's best for her. When I got married the first time, I didn't change my name for 5 years, and I didn't care how he felt. And that's on everything. So I don't know. Some ladies do, some don't. Some of them hyphenate it because they gonna hang on to it, you know. But I know for me, it was traumatic getting rid of my father's name. I wasn't ready to do that, and maybe that was just an indication that I was too young and I wasn't ready to be nobody's wife. So there's that.
So that's what go back to the one that you just tapped that Alita did. So that's what Michael was basically saying to Ashley. You know what I'm saying? What reason does he have to propose and stuff? Then they already live together. You know what I'm saying? It's already comfortable. I'm already comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So what does the name on the paper mean?
It means something to that woman, and if that man don't care enough about you to give you the security that you need mentally and emotionally, that's because that man don't care about you.
Mhm.
Simple. He don't care nothing about you. He don't even like you.
6 months to a year, Obi.
That's too quick,
Okay.
sugar. I did that before. I think that was husband number two. That's a
At
mistake.
least a year. At least a year, Obi. I mean, but I guess if you know, you know.
I mean, you could say that, but in 6 months to a year, the representative is still on the scene. Now,
Hmm.
y'all know some of these men can front for 2 or 3 years before you see the real him. Now, sure, that's right. You hyphenated yours. That's what I did eventually. After I finally did change my name, it was hyphenated. You
Hmm.
ain't changed yours either. Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. Some of us really want to hold on to what we were before we got them jokers. That's all I'm saying. I ain't mad at all. Lord, she said I don't. She don't think P Diddy like women. I think we
Mm.
figured that out. I think we all figured that one out. Okay.
Or not just women.
Oh, mm, I'll be dang. So then here's the other question that I got to throw in there, right? So there was a young lady, she wrote in and she had a letter, well, not a letter, I guess she was like making it anonymous, but she was talking about an issue that she had. I want to read it. That's what I'm gonna do. So that way y'all can see y'all can hear what exactly what she said, because I want to get an honest opinion for this young lady. Because what she said, I have an opinion. I really do. But I don't want to say the wrong thing. I want to hear what y'all think first. Yeah, don't be playing house. Don't do that. Mm-mm. If he ain't with it, let him go.
Is that a good show, Yolanda? Did you watch it, Shanitra? Put a ring on it?
No, I would never. You know I would never. I'd have been bored to death. I wouldn't have made it at all. Now I want to find it. Where is it? Okay, I know how to find it. 1 second. Because I got to read this one. Because I actually felt bad for this girl. It really made me feel bad. Okay, here we go. So I'm finna read it, y'all. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You watch it easy breezy? Okay. So this is the letter, right? The young lady said, so I struggled with getting, not finding a good man. I was basically told by my own dad I'm a pretty girl, but maybe if I lose a little weight and get down to a smaller size, my man will come. And she got some crying emojis. He said men want a trophy, someone they can show off. This hurt my feelings bad. But is he right? I mean, naturally, I'm a thick girl. I can't help it. I lose weight, then it come back right back to this size. But honest opinions, what do men really look for when dating someone, and is this true? She says, FYI, I'm 5 feet tall and 200 plus pounds. Jesus. I feel like I
Damn.
carry my size well, but this was very heartbreaking to hear. Now, first of all, I feel bad that she felt the need to come to a Facebook group and give out her stats like that. Listen, I don't care what you feel like. Please don't ever put yourself in a position where you going in public telling nobody your weight. I ain't telling nobody but God. Okay? Nobody don't need
I
to know
got a
all
question.
that.
Now,
Go
did you
ahead.
say she said she was 5 feet and 200 pounds, or 5 feet and 200 plus pounds?
200 plus.
Oh, baby.
200 plus. And mind you, she may look nice with it because everybody's body is different. The way
Mm-hmm.
one woman carry her weight might not be the way the other woman carries her weight. Okay? Now, Smart Cookie said her daddy was telling her the truth. In a lot of ways, he was. But I feel like daddy could have been a lot more sensitive too.
Damn, smart cookie. God damn.
She tell
Yeah.
him the truth.
Yeah.
Kendra say I was a bigger girl when I was engaged to what people call a rich man shrugs. It
I
happens, but y'all know that's not always the rule. Now we gotta keep it real.
Yeah, my daddy is a handsome man, and my daddy like big women. He said thickness is his
But this is
weakness.
what I'm saying. Some men do, some don't. Her daddy
Mm-hmm.
was trying to tell her that a lot of people, a lot of these men, you know, they do. They like a certain thing. And if she want to get like the majority of those men, she may have to change up. Now, if you want to
Mm-hmm.
stay where you are, it's gonna be some men that like the way you are. But it may not be the same men that you are attracted to. That's all. I feel like her daddy was like harsh. He didn't have to do that. Linda says, a man never misses his water till the well runs dry. My father told me to leave my husband before he proposed and give him 6 months to propose. If he didn't come with a ring, he's not the one for you. Okay, yeah, that's about the wedding thing. Okay, there is that one for her, but she has to be ready for him. She needs to fix her mindset. Yep, right. Well, see, this is the thing, Christina So Fly. She said, why is her daddy looking at her body? No, that's normal. Because your daddy supposed to be your coach. If you got a good daddy, your daddy gonna give it to you blood raw and tell you when you need to get it when you need to get it together. And she say she asked him and he gave her advice. I just feel like he was harsh. Cause to be real, your daddy can really be your best asset to understanding other men. If he'll
Did she
really
say?
sit down and talk to you.
Did she say how old she was?
You know what? Let me see if she said her age. Cause I felt so bad. No, she didn't say her age. She didn't say how
Okay.
old she was, but I looked at her picture. She looks really young and she's so pretty. I mean,
Can you
pretty
s-
girl.
can you send me the picture, baby?
Okay, I will, so you can see her.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real with the people. I'm gonna let you know what's going
No,
on.
she's really pretty.
Okay.
Cause let me just tell you for the record, I don't pass out pretty to everybody.
I think that I know. I
You
think
know, I
that
keep it all the way
um
funky now.
I think that if she's comfortable with her weight, it shouldn't matter what a man think. You know what I'm saying? If she's happy with her weight and where she is in life, you know what I'm saying? But
But
it
this
doesn't
is the
seem like
thing.
she
She
is. It doesn't
concerned
seem.
about catching men. Okay? I feel like at a certain point, you don't have to do that. If you want to catch a certain type of it's like fishing. If I want to catch mullet, I gotta use bait to catch mullet. If I want to
Mm-hmm.
catch brim, I gotta use bait to catch brim. Now that's what her daddy should explain to her. He didn't have to talk to that girl like that. Yolanda say, I agree with Shanitra. Her daddy could have said it in a much nicer way. Just explain it to her. It's as simple as that. Some people just harsh. Linda say he was evil and mean. He was somewhere along in there.
Now,
Some people just rough.
yeah, she really is pretty though.
She's pretty. Did I like her, boy?
Yeah.
I like
But
her.
she did what them people do though. I ain't trying to be
I,
funny now. She did what them people do. She got a picture from the neck up.
but ain't nothing wrong with that. If you know you're a bigger girl and you're not comfortable showing all your flaws, I'm not knocking her
Mm-hmm.
for that because I do it too. Quiet as
Mm-hmm.
kept. Nah, but that's all I'm saying. That girl is a pretty, pretty girl.
She is.
Very pretty. She just feeling away probably because I think what's happening is I think she liking men that don't like her type of woman. It's somebody for everybody, y'all. It's a lid for every pot. Kendra say there's men who do like or love us even when they have money. Just there
Mm-hmm.
is,
Mm-hmm.
but she got to wait for one of them. She can't let herself get depressed because the one she like ain't checking for that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Listen, everybody ain't gonna like you. I don't care if you thin. I don't
One
care if
hundred
you look like
percent.
Beyonce. It's somebody that ain't gonna like you.
100%.
Smart Cookie said, that's right, Shanitra. You have to have the right bait. If you trying to catch a certain type of man that look a certain way or whatever, or a man that likes a certain type of woman, if you not that type of woman, you're not gonna catch him. If you find a man that like women that's extra curvy and got extra meat, if you real skinny, he ain't gonna look at you twice. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mm-hmm.
somebody that don't like everybody. I just felt like when I read her little post, I felt like her daddy was extremely insensitive and he should have watched his mouth. Kendra say, yeah, but she had to do the work. You can't ask mama and daddy. Just saying. That's true. But she probably, she look young, don't she, good boy?
Mm-hmm.
When you young, you gonna go to mama and daddy sometime because especially when you get, discouraged and you like, okay, what's wrong with me? Because that's the thing that young girls ask, what's wrong with me? Especially when you feel like other girls have it a little bit easier. Like some girls, you go out with them everywhere they go, men flocking at them, and you sitting there looking real pretty, and they walking past you. Yep, it is about self esteem. I'm gonna tell you what shocked me more was the father's response to this girl. Say, see, that's what make big women go overboard and yeah, don't go overboard for that. Mm-mm. If somebody don't like what you got and you happy with it, you keep what you got and wait for somebody who appreciate what you told me. That's
Mm-hmm.
right, Mimi. I don't like me sometimes either. It's okay. Them men are attracted to whatever look good to them.
Mm-hmm.
If a man like big old hips and big old stuff, and that's what he want, if olive oil comes sliding past him with her bones poking out, he ain't gonna touch her.
Mm-hmm. And it's a lot with personality too. You know what I'm saying? If you can make them laugh, I've seen a lot of attractive people. Most attractive people don't even really care about looks.
Well, I don't know about that.
What
I ain't
Travis
gonna.
say? I
Travis
got
say
hefty, confident women in
confident
my
women in
family
my
and every.
family ain't never had a problem, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
and you know why, Trav? Because there's a secret that some of us have learned. We have learned to like who like us. Okay, learn to like who like you. Because the man who like you is always gonna treat you better than the one you got to run behind.
That's not how my family is, Trav. Not most, all of the women in my family is healthy, but all of the men are like fit and built.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's true. The parents can make a mistake. They people. You know what I'm saying? Personality, girl, I don't know about who it's gonna keep a man. Y'all know some of these men do not want to be kept. And don't fool yourself. It don't matter what you do. You can have the best personality, cook, clean. You can bathe him if you wanna. And if he wanna go out there and be no good, he gonna go do that. Linda say, yeah, because there's a special group of men that love BBWs. They're right. And they're not going to ever look at no skinny girl because she don't have what they want. And likewise, if a man likes something that's real small and petite, he ain't going to look at a girl look like me because I got all kind of meat and gravy on me. I promise you I do. So it's just about learning to like who like you and not be so down on yourself because you don't look like other people. I think that baby is comparing herself to other people. Wonder Woman Marshall say exactly, Shanitra. My son won't even look at a skinny woman. He like them thick. Right. People like who they like. And as pretty as that girl is, I think somebody likes her, or maybe she overlooking that person. Miss Genevieve say it's sad that her father is telling her that she can only find a man if she's skinny. That's so sad. You have to love yourself and the right man will come. That's right. Tell him again.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on. Dr. J 1913, thank you for the super chat. She says she needs to see a psychiatrist. She needs to be rewired.
Mm-hmm.
Or she needs somebody to sit down and reinforce some positive thinking on her to help her, look at herself in a positive light and not comparing herself to other people. You ain't gonna never be happy comparing yourself to other folks.
Mm-mm.
It's not gonna happen because everybody's too different. Everybody's too different. And see, this is the other thing, right? Thank you, Yolanda. They gotta want to be kept because ain't nothing you gonna do to do it. That's right. Don't you change yourself for nobody. Mimi say, honey, I'm a whole plate of groceries. You better say it again. Say it would be interesting if you did a show on pick me's. Well, where we gonna get the pick me's at? Because I don't hang around girls like that, so I don't know where to find them. Now, if you bring them in here, I'll talk to them and let y'all ask them some questions. But it's just sad that particular young lady got that advice from her father. Because I think that advice is problematic for a lot of reasons. One, it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna make her look at herself too harshly. She ain't gonna never really be able to be confident because she gonna always be feeling like, I don't look like those other girls, right? You right, girl. You can go to Nigeria. Them boys be ready. A lot of them, they be ready to go.
And
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of times we have with the whole Kevin Samuel thing, with the whole Kevin Samuels and
I ain't even bringing
um
up that clown because first of all, a man that don't like coochie can't tell me how to put mine out there.
and
Period. Point
Jason
blank.
with him and Jason Black, they're saying stuff that's not necessarily true. You know what I'm saying?
What you
They're
mean
just
necessarily true? It ain't true at all. How
what,
somebody that ain't never went after a woman gonna tell me what a man that like women want? That don't make no sense. But
but
what
they,
I'm
they
saying is this: it's problematic because it makes her look at herself in a bad light, and also you got to look at it's bait and switch. Let's just say she go drop all that weight, right? And get small to catch the man. What happened the
mhm.
first time she smelled a biscuit?
Oh, well, she already said that she lost weight, but it keep coming
And
back.
it keeps coming back. So that's what I'm saying. If you go trying to drop weight to catch a man, you torture yourself, pull that weight off, you miserable. The minute you smell one biscuit or a chicken wing, all of it's coming back. Now this
Mm.
man is really finna drag you and lead you a dog's life because he wanted small. You put yourself out there small when you know that you've been blessed with all kind of dangerous curves. Excuse me. That just don't make no sense. I feel like you don't have to put yourself in that position. Mimi, you know I'm telling the truth. Some of us girls can't smell a biscuit, a piece of cornbread, or nothing. Our dress size will go up smelling the barbecue on the grill before we ever bite a piece. So that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Don't sit up there and embarrass yourself, torture yourself, trying to pretend to be something you're not. And then you turn around and now this man is treating you bad. And you're going to tell the whole world that he the devil incarnate when really you put yourself in a position. You knew that man didn't like what you were, and you pretended to be something other than what you were to catch it. Be yourself. Her daddy really did her a disservice. I'm sure he meant well, but I read that one, y'all, and I felt bad. You say you hungry. Did somebody say biscuit?
Just
Nika
make
say
sure it ain't
she.
from Popeyes.
Yeah, you gonna choke on that one. Nika say I know a woman that got gastric bypass surgery to lose weight, and he still left her. Girl, I know some
Wow.
of them that did gastric bypass, and that weight came back too. A few of them. Thank you. Oxtail, gravy, and rice, and it's over.
Mm.
Now you married to this man, and you can't never eat again, cause you know he don't want what you really supposed to look like. Some of these parents need to be careful telling their children stuff like that. You cooking? That's right. You cooking this weekend? Me too, girl. Me too.
What you cooking, Mimi? My mama said that she cooking oxtail this weekend, so it's crazy that Jaja wrote that.
Okay. But that's what I'm saying. It's just so it's sad because I think sometimes they say stuff and they mean well, but they're
Hmm.
not careful enough with their mouth. Keisha say a dad's supposed to uplift his daughter. Now what if she go out there and get took advantage of? Or what if she go out there and hurt herself or get an eating disorder with that bull crap?
That's what the daddy was looking at, like what he like. He probably wanted something smaller than that. You know what I'm saying? That's his
Mm-hmm.
type. That's not everybody else's type.
That's right, Alita. That's a recipe for a failed relationship. That's what it is. Because the truth of the matter is, if you, I think, and this is just me thinking it, and I could be wrong, but I feel like some people were never meant to be small. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? If that's your body type, you are not meant to be small.
That was my fan, Kendra.
Uh huh. Lord, Nika says she ain't giving up her chocolate for nobody. Better take this cellulite and love it. Well, what you do is you wait for a man that like that, and you give it to him. Don't go running behind nobody to tell you that ain't what they like. That's right. Make sure she love herself first. Mm-hmm. You got the syrup to go along with that biscuit. Now, Takesha, now you getting in tall grass. I'm with you.
Baby,
She
she's
say
speaking the
black
truth
girl
though.
won't grab a honey boo boo and reject the black woman the same size or smaller. You better say it, because it ain't about attractiveness. It's about proximity to clearness. And long as they can have that proximity to they clear zaddy, they don't care what she look like.
Mm.
They be
That's true,
walking around with
Jaja.
be walking around with them mucinex monsters. And the daddy may see the mama in her and degrading her based on that, which is still wrong. He could, but some of them just really don't mean no harm. They come from that time period where they really felt that way. Me and my daddy, and y'all know, I would tell y'all I had the best daddy in the world. We had a conversation like that because his mouth was sharp like mine, and I had my second child, my son, and he was like, "You need to quit eating," and I told him, "You need to start eating." Because he was like, "You getting a little big." I said, "You getting a little small." And he was like, "I'm just trying to help you. It ain't good for you. And you know that don't look nice." I said, "And neither do them little skinny black legs sticking out the top of your shoes." And we went back and forth till he got it. And he was like, "Why you talking like that?" I said, "Why you talking like that? What you saying is offensive to me. So I figure I'll give you some of that so you'll understand that it's offensive." And we laughed it off and he understood what it was. But I understand that a lot of girls don't have, you know what I'm saying, good boy, they don't have that type of attitude or mouth to talk back and explain that that don't feel good to me.
Hmm.
Okay, that's right, Phil's daughter. That's exactly who I am. And I had his mouth. So when Phil said something that sounded crazy, I said it right back to him. And I know that man loved me to pieces, down to my molecules. He meant well, but it was like, no, sir, slide that back. Now maybe y'all, them girls that y'all was dating back in the day was trying to be skinny minute to catch y'all. Anybody that was looking for that, you don't look for me. Okay, Mimi say her daddy would say, "You putting it on, ain't you?" Yeah, they would say little stuff like that to nudge you and make you uncomfortable so you would stop eating. And so I think that a lot of them don't mean no harm, but they got to think about the damage that it does. Zoe done went Whitney Houston on us, good boy. Say learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. Oh my God. Ain't you Angel One? What you say? Sounds like me when I hear men in my family say something about women who picked up weight. Not on my watch. Yeah, I ain't with it.
All right, Ayanla.
Listen, that's
Not on
real.
my watch.
But I'm
Because
telling
it'll
you, good
it'll
boy,
stay in your head. It'll stay in your head. You know what
it
I'm
really
saying?
will. Now I'm gonna say this. Even when it's family, it's a difference, and y'all know the difference when they saying something and they don't mean no harm and it's loving, and the ones that just want to take jabs at you. Because sometimes you have family that like to take jabs at you. You
Hmm.
say, yeah, girl, my daddy was in his 80s when he passed too. So yeah, about the same age range. You know how they thought like that, right?
And I think that sometimes people don't know that they're being offensive too. You know what
They
I'm
don't.
saying?
But that's what I'm saying. Those ones I can deal with because they don't mean no harm. They mean well. They just
Mm-hmm.
don't know what to say out their mouth, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you got the ones in your family that take shots. Now I got a few of those on my mama's side. My daddy people real cool. But it's a few of them on my mama's side, the ones that want to be bougie. Y'all know who I'm talking about, them kind. And every one of them got a wife that look like an angry little man. And so it's like by the time they start throwing shots, I throw them right back. And I do it back and forth until they realize that you don't like how it feel. You didn't enjoy me telling you that it looks like you in an LGBTQ relationship. You didn't like
Oh
that.
wow. Mm-hmm.
Right, that part. So I toss it back until they figure out that if you don't like to be insulted, don't go around insulting people. Because just because the girl has some size on her, that does not make her your designated punching bag.
Mm-mm.
You say you was going to comment on this, but you changed your mind. You might have saved your life, Opie.
And
Cause
to me, most big girls have the prettiest faces.
yeah, it's all that good eating. You know,
To me.
when you eat good, you smile more. Make you. I know every time I'm full, I'm smiling.
You
Shit.
don't look hungry. Your face don't look
Thank
hungry.
you. Face all filled in and plump and glowing, child. You be
Uh-huh.
doing good. Yolanda say to my silly father's credit, he never bashed me about my weight. He kept us well fed. Girl, that was listen, that was the irony of it. My father fed us. We always had a deep freezer full of everything. He had a little grocery store, little mom and pop situation. So it was always plenty food. And then, wait till I'm grown talking about you getting a little big and you getting a little small. Tighten it up. Kendra said, why it be the uncle with the pot belly? I remember when an older male cousin tried me. I just smiled, then tilt my head and eyes to that belly. And I said, good day, Mr. Steve. But you know what, though? I'm going to say this. Where I'm from, good boy, it be dudes that look like Trick Daddy that'll sit up and try to, insult a woman on how she look. You smiling right now,
Hmm.
easy breezy, you full. Mm-hmm. But it be men that look like Trick that will sit up and insult women because he's one of them. He's known for it.
Well, he already tried to insult black women, saying that them girls is coming for I forgot the exact quote,
He
but he
said the white and the Spanish girls is coming from. Child,
yeah.
that was lightweight. Maurice been a problem for 20, 30 years now. He done said way worse than that. That's
And
why I
and
laughed at the internet. I'm like, y'all mad at that? If you knew what he really did, you'll cry.
mm,
But it be men that look like that, walking around just looking like farting in church on Christmas. Pot bellied, horrible looking, telling women they need to lose weight and get it together and watch out because you ain't nobody gonna want you. Negro, if you is what we supposed to be campaigning for, ain't nobody ever gonna want to look like nothing. I just always find like when it comes from men, men have to be very careful how they talk to women about stuff like that. I just didn't like to see that girl daddy saying that to her. Kendra say, LOL, I'll never forget that I handled that so well since that day. That man just speaks and keep moving. That's the best thing to do. Mimi says it's always an ugly person trying to talk about you. Better say it.
mm-hmm.
Easy Breezy say them pregnant men. I don't know why they so cranky. If they would just go into labor and save us all the trouble. DGF say I had a shot taker when I was a kid. My aunt's husband. When he died, I didn't attend the funeral. Girl, I had shot takers, and my mama was always hitting me in the mouth because I was gonna say something to him. Takesha say I don't weight shame no one way or the other. It's the big greasy men for me. Yes, nobody wants them trash buckets, but they always got something to say. Philly John say it's called displaced aggression. DC, you do hear a plate in the fork. You know, good boy over there chewing on something. He up there clanking and going on.
No, you don't. Not over here.
We hear something.
Oh no,
What you got? Christina say
I
Trick
ain't got
used to look.
nothing.
She say Trick used to look decent 20 years ago. He did used to look decent 20 years ago, and that's when he was a real menace, going around here trying to force himself on people and terrorizing the whole state.
Okay, decent. Okay, decent.
And he
Okay, because
looked decent, but he didn't look good enough to be saying and doing the stuff he was doing.
when
Jazzy
the
say Jazzy say I lose weight for myself first. But if my man I'm with say now, hey, let's get into shape together, I would do it. I mean,
Yeah.
that's cool. And I ain't mad at brutally honest, but you need to be tactful and don't be just talking to people crazy. Oh Lord. Your boy, do you see that? I ain't gonna read that, Yolanda, but I'm gonna leave it up there.
Mm. Peeing on their nuts.
Oh, oh my. Um Keisha E said it starts at home. A father is a daughter's hero. Yes, they are. And so you don't want your hero talk. That's the part that hurt me. Because you don't want your hero, your Superman, telling you that something wrong with you and you gotta fix you before you good enough for anybody. Jaja said, I hope the lady didn't have sisters that were smaller because the dad comment would cut more. Yeah. Oh God. Are you seeing this, Gabor? That's why I love Mimi.
Mm-hmm. Don't nobody want to hunch his stomachs.
Oh my God. Listen, that's just what it was. But I had to bring that because that really hurt my feelings. And I have a sensitive side, and I felt real sensitive, because I could just tell by the tone of everything she wrote that what her daddy said really cut her.
Yeah, and I don't think that's true.
With it.
What her daddy said at all.
Yeah, it's not true. It's only true for men who care about that. And her daddy was talking like every man want the same thing.
Because if that was the case, big women wouldn't be having kids. You know what I'm saying? So you get what I'm saying? Like that's not true.
But that's
I
why I
want her to
say
be comfortable with herself. I wish
exactly.
was comfortable within herself.
But I feel like her daddy was talking as though every man wants the same thing.
Exactly.
Every man
And
don't
that's not
want the
true.
same thing. And like at the end of the day, some of the men who don't want big women will sneak and sleep with them. They just ain't gonna be seen with them. That's why I say wait for the men who really like you. Don't let nobody use you and make no fool out of you. Wait a minute. What Yolanda said? Wait a minute. Pregnant men look long overdue for detoxing. I'm telling you, it just don't make no sense. But we got to do better about encouraging these girls. I feel like her dad probably meant well, but he need to really check himself because that little girl was sad, and I saw it, and it hurt my feelings. And no, he can't speak for all men. Yolanda says Trick looked like a burnt claymation character. Where did you come from with that, Yolanda? She didn't lie though. Where's the lie? But you know what? On that note, I'm gonna leave it on that note. I ain't even gonna say nothing else. I don't want to read nothing else. I'm gonna let it be where it's at after the burnt claymation character. But yeah, that was real cold blooded, and I'm glad we had a chance to do a little bit of grown folk conversation on the back end of that gossip because some of that gossip tonight was downright gloomy. Okay, we done had all kind of floods and natural disasters, and we had to, have moments of silence and all this stuff. So at least we had a chance to get us some grown folk conversation in on the tail end of all of that doom and gloom and whatnot. Me, I see what you said. I ain't putting that on the screen, girl, but I agree. Uh-huh. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yes, Lord. Thank God for that. But anyhow, listen, y'all. I enjoyed y'all so much. Y'all know we're gonna do our thing again tomorrow. We got crown therapy tomorrow. If y'all can clown and cut the fool tonight, y'all can show up for crown therapy tomorrow, or at least try. And if you can't get there, please, at least watch the replay. Now, some of y'all ain't hit that like button, but do your best to hit it on your way out. If you didn't hit it on your way in, if you enjoyed yourself tonight cutting up with the fam, please subscribe. I'm begging for likes, begging for subscribers. We want the family to get bigger and bigger so we can keep doing big things. Also, tomorrow, y'all, is the beginning of Revisiting the Pink, our series where we're going to have a watch party for all of the episodes of the first season of P Valley so we can re-go over these episodes and get ready for season 2 that's coming out in 2022. And then we're going to sit up and have a discussion and break down these characters and scenes and what we really saw.
Who
Okay?
was your favorite character on the Pink on P Valley?
My favorite character on P Valley was Uncle Clifford.
Okay.
I love Clifford. I really did. But my second favorite would have been Mercedes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Pink Friday is tomorrow, and we're gonna be revisiting the Pink. So y'all be looking out for curtain call tomorrow evening. Those of you who want to watch and we'll be going over to the Zoom so we can sit down and kick it and watch it together and come back and talk about it and break down these characters, all the subtle nuances, all of the layers, because there's a lot of layers there. And it was so funny because I wasn't gonna watch it, but when I did, I enjoyed it. I absolutely, I absolutely enjoyed it because it wasn't what I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be some low vibrational, just straight bull, nothing I could get out of it. But it was a lot of layers. So we're gonna dig into that and then we're gonna have a good time tomorrow. But I hope y'all have a great night tonight. Thank you to everybody who joined the Royal family this evening. Again, you're welcome. Thank you for everybody who monetarily lent support to this stream. We appreciate it. Also, if you want to join membership and you're not able to, please make sure, please make sure that you contact me either on email or Instagram inbox so that myself or one of the other ladies can help sponsor you to get membership. In the meanwhile, I hope y'all have a great night. I enjoyed you. We laughed together. We had us a good time. We got a little serious tonight too, but that's all right. We always enjoy our time on the porch. Good boy, you got anything to say to these people? And hey, y'all go over to Gabor's channel. It's Andrew Gabor. Y'all go over there and subscribe. Please, please, please. Anything you want to tell the folks?
No, I had fun with y'all tonight.
All right.
And I hope y'all have a safe and blessed Friday.
That's right, y'all. Thank God it's Friday. It's after midnight most places, so thank God it's Friday. Y'all get y'all some sleep, say your prayers. I love y'all. Stay encouraged, and most importantly, remember to encourage somebody else. Good night, family.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, y'all.